we are going to get into this next game, Stamora versus Julia. And I'm not sure if she wants to go into a game straight after. But gonna have to anyway. Did I just see? I didn't even see the 5H. I just heard Nappa go, and then he only end up on the other side of the screen. And that is one of the advantages of Nappa, right? He can get you to that corner real fast, keep the pressure going. But good blocks from Julia, actually. I say that gets opened up, and now that might actually be dead. Nope, drops combo.
Dropped, unfortunately. So now sparking from Julia Han. But oh, this could actually kill.
Yeah, no, that's it. He finishes the sheet deck. Level 1, level 1, level 1.
Yeah, especially considering that a lot of the level 1s, they do a lot of constant damage. So sparking is not as helpful against those supers.
And I think supers that you can call out 3 at a time. You know, you can just burst through the sparking regardless. Since the changes, you don't get that much health back during sparking, or the rate of it, right? But Julia losing character, losing spark, it's looking really dire here. But still taking advantage of the corner. Nice. Catches him low. Will extend this combo. Nice. That was very nice from Julia. Oh, catch him low. I think he was trying to guard against, so I don't know why he was walking forward. Oh my god, it's a low kid shit, isn't it? But they're forces sparking from Stamora. That's actually I'm not entirely sure if it works all the time, but that tech is something that can get stuffed if you know about it. But I don't. Does he do it like all the time? Because I don't see him do it again. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, employing it here, but Goku still dies. Very good use to get back into the game of GG Goku. Now Julia just looking to lock him down. Will probably stagger, I think. No, gets a vanish. Tries to chase the backdash. Doesn't get anything from it.
But very good backdash there from Julia Han. No, from Stamora, my bad. Trying to regain the corner, and now with a lot of pressure, with a lot of damage as well, goes for the level 1 and 2, level 3. Stamora with Nappa has insane Oki. Like Nappa's Oki on level 3 is really strong. You have so much time to get a meaty in there, an overhead, a low, Dragon Rush, a cross up.
And he did just that to get the kill on GT Goku.
Exactly.
Now, just the hit left, but I've seen this before. Whoa, okay. I was a little concerned there, standing still, Julia. Maybe a disconnect. You never know. But I'll just take him to the corner.
Nice air springs there from Julia Han, making sure that there's no point where Stamora can mash out or jump out from that spring.
The staggers on the jab. Ooh, nice bait there. We'll take him to the corner, goes to the reset.
Nice block there. Yeah, the overhead is not as dangerous when you still have a lot of health. And now with the 5-8, unfortunately doesn't get the correct conversion there.
Oh, that was really nice there from Stamora to catch the conversion with the vanish.
Nappa has no neutral, I heard.
Those people are smoking spliffs that I would like. But Stamora gets the kill there. Spence T-bar. That's gonna be dead. Julia. Is that 2 games already? One. Okay, one. Well, I don't know. Like
for Stamora.
She didn't look super effective by the last set. Obviously, I think that's one of the hardest things to do in this round robin is to play 2 sets on the bounce if you've lost the first one. Don't get a lot of time to take a breather, and it's just constant. So you really have to have strong mental, and we'll see if that's put to the test. Obviously, Stamora got to sit back and relax, watch these 2 play, see some of her tendencies, and we'll see if he can use that to get a second win tonight. No changes to any teams. I think all of them are very happy to stick to the teams that they're playing. Oh, your character look for the entire thing? Wild. Okay, good to know. So, yeah, they can't change. Yeah, no, you pick a character. Oh, no, that makes me sad, man. That makes me upset. Well, we'll see Julia get an early hit in, and this is where you want Nappa in the corner, defend. But she has no assist. Waiting for that last assist. Reflect comes out from Nappa. Doesn't manage to punish. Damn.
Conversion, unfortunately, from the cross-up instant air dash. But now, with the pressure, using all assists in order to reverse the corner side. Tries to catch a jump out, but Simaro doesn't buy it. Nice 2H there.
2H. And go.
If this was a Lyun team, that would be a TOD at this moment.
No TOD for Julia, but one thing I think she's very good at, catching, trying to take a bit more than you should with 2H. A lot of people try to go for IIDs after, you know, an overhead, and she'll catch those every single time. Taking into the corner, waiting for the assist to come back up. Nice reflect there from Samura. You know, this game is looking kind of even. No one has done any real significant damage though. Overhead into level 1. I say that. Oh, it whiffed!
Yep, it was a little bit too far away because I think he he DHC'd too late.
No.
And now snaps out into Nappa.
I think educational. Oh, educational. Good sparking they used. Trying to keep these characters healthy. No point losing. I think if they take a hit now, they just die. Actually, 7 bar on deck.
Unfortunately, Timora didn't get the assist out for some reason. I wonder what happened there.
But what play from Julia to dance around that sideman lurking between level 1 and then level 3 is going to be able to take down this Nappa. And now Julia looking just as strong as she looked in the first game. 3 characters, all very healthy. Only Goku's left foot. I honestly, like, I remember playing her for the first time, and she has a very oppressive nature, right? And that comes from, I think she puts in a lot of time playing the game, not necessarily labbing, but just playing a lot of the game. If you look in any of the chats, she's the person that is always asking for games. We actually have a group chat, and she will just like pester everyone for games all the time. And it's annoying as hell, but it's also, that was why. It's also a reason, you know, for why she's getting so good. And I hope to see her at any tournament soon.
So where exactly is Julia Han from? Is she from the UK or
Russia? She's from
Russia. Oh,
Bora.
okay. That's it.
So she's from, I think local scenes might be a bit difficult to access, but you know, hopefully she makes the walk across the pond to come down to maybe the UK, maybe Spain, France, anywhere. But I think she could definitely, you know, hold her own against some of the heavy hitters of the EU. I think
nice block there from Simoro with the fake overhead.
Simoro, I think once the Nappa's gone, it kind of like the bite from the team is gone. But now it's just Goku. It's a lot of relying on you. Guard canceling sucks, right? Because you really want them to be able to do things with.
I mean, you're saying it's just Goku, but I mean, it's Super Saiyan Goku, so...
Plot armor. We'll see if we can employ that on the other Goku, who should also have plot armor, question mark. But nice reflect, actually, to get out of that situation. She's taking her time.
Oh, doesn't get the punch, unfortunately. And this is gonna be a kill combo, for sure.
Get his face! So like Bardock's one? Like it sort of like snatches you back down, or just...
Pay more attention to people's energy.
Yeah. It floats and then the sec... Yeah. Yeah. Like a vacuum. Oh, that's dirty. Because I was actually, I haven't actually played New Goku properly, but everyone was like, oh, yo, 5L stackers are insane. I was like, they look calm. But if they suck you back down, that's insane to use. Yeah, no, that seems... I don't know if they'll fix it. Remember, we have a year until the next patch.
Yeah, sure.
But... so, you know, whatever's in the game right now, you just...
I think right before the first seasonal tournament starts, we're gonna have another patch, I'm pretty sure.
I have no faith.
No,
But-
I agree with you when it comes to Arxis. I mean, I'm a Guilty Gear player, but or I used to be a Guilty Gear player, but I think Bandai Namco they're not stupid enough to like not patch things out when people are especially frustrated with Super Saiyan Goku and stuff like that.
I have no faith in either of them. Like, I think whatever we have now in the game is what we're gonna have. I don't think they're gonna, unless it's like game breaking. And you know, I guess they don't deem it to be game breaking. So I don't think we'll see changes. The only change we'll see a new character and the occasional touch up. I don't think we'll see any fundamental changes. So maybe GT Goku will still have this stupid vacuum effect by the time Evo comes around. But instead of getting distracted, back to the game. And literally, I have been sort of blankly looking at this game, and I just see people dying. I just see 21 dead. I don't know how it happened. Don't know
Yeah, this time around, Steamroll Snapper is doing a little bit more than in the last two matches. So I guess you can now start to appreciate the Nappa play a little bit more. I mean, Nappa is a highly contested character, right? Like, people are unsure what to think. Oh, what a block. They're kind of unsure what to think of him. Like, some people think, well, Nappa is definitely at least high tier. And some people still feel like, well, Nappa is still like before. He's still like low tier. And I think it's a little bit wild to think that Nappa is a bad character at this point. He has so many tools, he has such good neutral, amazing mix-ups. I think he's a really, really strong point character at this point.
I think we have a bunch of strong characters in this game. It's just that's wild. It's just a bunch of people don't want to put in the time to learn those characters. Right? Why learn Nappa when you can just learn something a bit easier?
Like
So that's
Arda.
why, yeah, exactly. So that's why people are just like, yeah, no, this character's low tier, because it takes a little bit more effort. But you will see people put in that, that effort, and that's why we get characters or people like Tomorrow come out with these amazing characters. We'll see. Julia got absolutely rinsed that game from what I've seen. Nappa, the only character that actually take damage.
At home.
And now we're going to the fourth match. It's 2-1 for Steamroll. Definitely more back and forth, like in a short succession compared to the previous matches. First match, it was Steamroll versus Suryadan, which was a 4-1, while Julia versus Suryadan was a 4-3. And all, I think, 3 matches, Suryadan basically won as a comeback, like in a row. So it's a really refreshing. It's really nice to see how different the results can be, even with the same level of play. Like, you wouldn't necessarily say that Suryadan is much better than Julia Han, and at the same time Steamroll already beat Suryadan. So this being even, it kind of shows you it's not only about who is the better player, but also who has a better compatibility to the player matchup. So that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I think this is actually one of the closest PvKs that I've seen, right? Where anyone could take games off anyone. And it's always good to see, because you get such interesting games, things that go down to the wire. Like, I don't think anyone would have won this, OB versus 2 people learning how to play the game, because it's not that competitive. Damn, she got clapped. Sorry. Yeah, hold that. That's dead. Level 1. Or level 1, 3, maybe?
Nah, level 1. Oh, level 3, okay. He goes for level.
Yeah, no kills, and it's fun to spend a while. But yeah, no, competitive CBKs are more about. They're always the most interesting to watch, and I'm glad when I saw the docket, I was like, and I actually, because I played Julia and because I've been with Suryadan for so long, it's nice to see the sort of progress that they're making, and they're both getting incredibly better. And obviously, Stamora is a very prominent person in the EU scene. He's been to, he was at the mix-up, he was at Brussels Major. So it's just great. It's a great platform for these people to be seen, and just to see how much better everyone is getting. And just it's always great because anyone can play in these. Anyway, back to the game. Julia losing GT Goku quickly in succession after the 21, and now sort of got what he needs to defeat Julia. You know, he's got it on his mind. He knows exactly what he needs. But hit left. I'd say this is probably her best character, the one that I fear the most. So I'm scared to have. Damn, level 3 connects, counter hit. That's a good call out there from Tomorrow, especially in this position because he gets Oki on this. Will connect.
Gets tipped by the safe jump overhead, and with the assist into the knockdown, one more hit and this is gonna be it. Yes.
Yeah. And that's dead. Tomorrow again.
3-1. It's 3-1 for tomorrow. Match point.
Now Tomorrow taking those last 2 games really quickly in really quick succession. Really well played. And you know, I think right now he's probably on a high. He's just decimated Julia. And when they say Dragon Ball is a momentum-based game, it's not a joke, right? I think anyone can take a game off anyone if they have that momentum going for them. And right now, Tomorrow has that momentum, not just from these games, but also from the first games. And we'll see if he can keep that steam going on to get into the next games. Potentially the last game here for Tomorrow.
And the last game of this Kumite today.
Yeah. And he could take it all. This is one more win against Julia, but standing in his way is an android, a little boy, and 1,000-year assassin. See what he can do. I'm just catching 5H. Take him into the corner. And this is where Stamora can get started. Pulls out the side, man. Manages. Won't get much damage. Oh, was that like a restart? That was.
Nappa has tons of resets, man. You didn't know?
No, that looked so strange. Like it looked like she got hit and then like just I don't know. It's weird. Like it looked really weird. I've never seen that.
That's
never seen that from anyone but me.
He does that all the time.
And this is what I love. Like you have a Stamora special. You have something that Stamora is known in this game. But you know, we won't see any more of Angel 21 as she gets taken out. Stamora running the pain train. Damn, the auto combo connects. And he's gonna take this
damage. Is he actually able to kill off this? I don't think so.
No, I don't think he will be. But we'll get the Spirit Bomb. And I think this will force Spark out, Julia. She'll have to pop it here. Oh no! And now this is...
Actually, Julia Han was expecting a bait of the sparking, so didn't opt for a spark and had to eat the mix-up, unfortunately.
And now it's just hit left. Has sparking.
Yeah. Tomorrow doesn't have sparking though, so it's still possible.
Now, if there's any character you want... Wait, did that drop because it was small?
Maybe?
I'm not sure. Damn, overhead after overhead, and Tomorrow's just happy to eat them. No meaningful damage coming out of them. Damn, the 2H connects and that's over. That's Dunzo. Let's see how it tries to end it. Level 1. Pull out Nappa, come on. Yeah, that's right. Nappa deserves that respect. And Tomorrow takes it 4-1, I believe.
GG's to all 3 players.
Yeah, no, GG's, and all of them really came out and showed why they are, you know, as fickle as they are in the community. Tomorrow, obviously, you know, taking the day, but commiserations to Zero Dan and Julia. Both of them showed just how good they are. But I think